So, lots of technology investment, bought a scanner and a laptop and shipped them to her.
What scanner did you get? That's always a fun one. Scanner's so important.
So I was like late to the SnapScan bandwagon. And so everybody says the 500 was better than the 1500. So I've got 1500 SnapScans. I've got one here for me, one at the office, and now one in the new paralegals home as well. So that's we also have a big Xerox, multifunction Xerox in the office, but it was getting to be that there were too many of us to have one multifunction be the printer, scanner, and the copy machine, right, for paginating court filing. So I was like, time to invest in a couple of other scanners and printers around the office, because we'd have times where I was printing out contracts before the pandemic for consults, and I'd go out and I'd find that my legal assistant was in the middle of a 500-page asylum filing being paginated, and I'd be like, why don't you go grab a Starbucks down the block and come back in 20 minutes and I'll have your contract printed for you.
It took me like a couple of years into my own solo practice before I got a full dedicated scanner. I used the printer scanner, which is horrible. And when I got it, I was like, oh my God, that was such a failure in life to not get a scanner. It's like game changer.
So when my first year, I shared an office space with a colleague, a mentor, who actually now shares office space in our suite again with me. But it was he had a desk, like a secretarial bay, that he let me have for my first year as a solo, right? And I just printed, I had a little scanner that could do like 5 documents at a time and printed to the office printer. When I moved into my first office space of my own, I thought, okay, time to get one of those, 30 at a time, can do 30 or 50 page, desktop scanners. And it was awful. I don't know what, I think I just got a dud in the manufacturing, because it was scanning things and they would show up blue in the file on my screen. So I just went off and bought a refurbished Xerox machine, like a used Xerox, and was like, I'm done, right? Because I remember the turning point was I had an asylum withholding cat case I was working on for a detained client, and it was 1,000 pages of documents, and I was hand numbering the pages, and then I was trying to scan the filing so that I could save it to the drive. I was there like all day just doing that. And I was like, okay, that's it. That's the sign. It's time to get a bigger, better copy, scan, something that paginates for me. I skipped the bait stamp thing altogether. I went from writing in pen to having a copy machine that can do it for me.